Today on my Animal Crossing island, things got weird. Spiders started appearing everywhere. I saw spider webs crawling up. It looked like an old granny's Halloween decorations from the 90s. It was getting a little scary. My favorite villager on my island now, Ketchup, is just bathing in these spider webs. Like, girl, get out of there. That's probably not good for your digestive system. Even our local McDonald's is being ransacked by spiders. And then we quickly found out this isn't just a regular spider. It's Spider-Man from the Avengers on my Animal Crossing island. Sick and twisted, I think he's just here to promote his new game, but the Spider-Man is here. If you're a fan of mine, you know this island is crime-ridden. There is always crime happening on my island. It is a disaster. And ever since Spider-Man's gotten here, it's gone down. Okay, Spider-Man. In typical Nikachu fashion, of course I had to turn this into a competition show. So here's how it's gonna go down. My villagers are gonna compete for a meet and greet with Spider-Man. On top of that, their house will get a special Spider-Man twist to it that will be decorated by Spider-Man himself. Now, in terms of the competition, this is how it's gonna go down. All of my villagers will be put into a box, where a bunch of spiders and spider webs will be on the floor. If they step in a spider web, they will be trapped for a minute. If they step on a spider, their score will go down by 30 seconds. Whoever has the least amount of time inside the spider web will win. It's like golf. Whoever has the lowest score will win because they have the least amount of seconds inside the spider web. Basically, the goal is to not step on the spider webs and to step on the spiders because they count for you while the spider webs count against you. It'll make sense as the video goes on. We even have Flick in this competition. How will this wrong? It's gonna be awesome. I talked to Apple right before the competition and she said, I want you to have the sheep costume. Sorry, it's out of nowhere. If you don't end up using it, it's totally fine. I just want to get it off my hands. What a jerk. She was like, just take this. I don't want it. It looked cute though. It was a cute costume. I have a great cast of characters here tonight. We got Eric, we have Pom Pom, Apple, Marina, Flick, and Pom Pom and Apple, of course, have a conversation, and I knew where this was going. Not unwavering this time, but they did talk about click, pop, wee, black, e, pop, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, they are too much. I'm like, okay, maybe I should have picked someone else. They're like having singing competitions on the way to the actual competition. Anyways, we are starting this competition in just a second. I'm putting down all the spider webs and all the spiders. I hope now you kind of get a visual of how this is going to go down. If they step in a spider web, they're going to be trapped for a minute. If they step on a spider, they gain 30 seconds in their total. Whoever has the least amount of time against them will win. Okay. So I let the gates open and they just run for it. I mean, they are just ants scrolling for some food. They see a hamburger on the floor and they are running towards it. But none of them have stepped on a spiderweb just yet. They're looking at it. Look at Flick. He's staring at that thing. Oh, Marina's giving Pom Pom a dirty look. Did you see that? She like stuck out her snout at her or whatever octopus thing they have on it. At this point, they're just toying with me. They're just staring at these spider webs. Honestly, same. I look at a spider web. I'm not walking into that thing. Who do you think I am? Spider-Man? Okay, so Eric is just walking into the country fence. He is just like, get me out of here, while Apple's doing yoga in the back. Like, he's stressed out, panicking, trying to get out of here. Apple's hasn't been more zen in her whole entire life. This is the most calm she's been since birth. And then Marina over here, she stepped right into it. Girl, we all saw it. Don't try to play it off like you don't know. Apple's still pretending like nothing's happening. This isn't a stressful situation, just a regular day for her. Anyway, she starts complimenting my outfit. I'm like, Marina, we're in a competition right now. Now's not the time. I'm putting Marina in a fence, and Apple's just sitting there, full, complete zen. She has never been more calm in her life. Oh, she just looks so funny. Now is not the time to work out. Or it might be a really smart strategy. Just start working out so you don't step in anything. Then we have Ketchup in the back left right now, just like, thank God I didn't get into this competition today. This sounds terrible. Flick over here, he's scared of nothing. He walks straight into it. He kind of looks like Spider-Man, so it makes a little bit of sense he wasn't scared. Eric just sitting by the ocean, taking a breath. Definitely Apple and Eric have the smarter strategy here. Pom Pom looks like she's about to start, shopping at Marshall's. But Apple has such a smart strategy, just, you know, doing yoga. Like, that doesn't involve you moving to different locations. You can stay stagnant. Now Marina and Flick are free from their fences because it's been a minute. As I'm freeing them, Apple still gives no hex because she's just doing her yoga. Eric now being very, very bold. I mean, he's just going straight for it. Ran straight into the web, and he's talking about how he likes to water flowers because they're like bugs. I don't know. He's a very interesting person. Pom Pom and Apple, if you can see at the top right here, just had a massive fight. You could see them talking a second ago, and now they're like furious at each other. Apple's so upset, and Pom Pom's already over it. She does not care in the slightest. She's like, hey, you like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? That's you, right? I was like, no, I do like Yu-Gi-Oh, but I wanted to, you know, have a moment with her. I wanted to tell her a different show that I like. So I told her I like something else. So I told her I like Naruto. Yeah. And I hope now she becomes this like ninja aspiring duck. She like learns a Sharingan. And then Apple, you can see her so upset, just staring at us while we talked in anger. And she's still angry. You can definitely tell that Apple's the petty one. Pom Pom, you don't understand a single thing about me. Not one thing at all. She was just watching us as we were angry at each other. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Now we're at a little bit of a standstill here. Pom Pom's locked in the fence, so is Eric. And Eric's now free to go. He's been there for a minute now, and they're just roaming around. You know, there's a lot that happens here. It happened for like an hour, so a lot of the boring stuff got cut out. Eric, I don't know what's going on with him. Pom Pom like looked at him like, what the heck? Why do you keep running into these things? So Apple obviously stepped into it too. It's very hard to move these villagers in time. I realized halfway through doing this challenge, I'm like, this is pretty difficult. Like putting them in these boxes and making sure they stay in the web for a minute. This is very difficult. And then like Marina keeps on butting in and like interfering and like trying to talk to me while I do my job. It's just very difficult. And then Eric decided just to stand down, and then Marina looked at Pom Pom and said, watch this, girl, and just ran right through the web. What a rebel that Marina is. I can tell you now that I definitely think Pom Pom and Marina are doing the best. They've been in the fences the least, and I believe Pom Pom stepped on a spider, which means she gained an extra 30 seconds that helps her points. So those are definitely the top two. We're just kind of chilling. Pom Pom's just like walking around. You know, she kind of looks like she's in the mall, just looking through things. But the funny thing is, there is no mall and there is no things to shop for. But she's acting and role playing like she's shopping. And I guess she's just tired from pretending to shop now. So she's just sitting by the water, enjoying the sunset. That's a beautiful sunset, though. Let's be honest. Let's look at that thing. The sun is setting. It looks like a Picasso painting. Wow. Animal Crossing, so pretty. I like that Apple just gave up and just sat down while she was in the web. Spike, I always call him Spike. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Flick over here, I think he just likes the web at this point. He just runs towards it. The second every time I let him go, he just walks right back into it. It's a bit, you know, he kind of likes the feeling of being in the spider web, I guess. I don't know. Why do you think he's just running into spider webs constantly? I don't know. Eric too. Eric is not doing good. Also, Flick just keeps like bringing out his his net. He just swings, and sometimes I get really scared because it comes really close to hitting me. Like on 5 different occasions so far today, he's come like literally 2 inches away from like snatching my head off with his net. I also love that Ketchup's just like lingering in the background during this whole entire video. She's just like watching from afar. She's like, I don't want anything to do with it, but I definitely want to watch, which I think is all of us right now. Okay, rewind a second here. You might have just witnessed the most ruthless move in game show history. Apple just got completely manipulated by Pom Pom, and Pom Pom waved to her, telling her to come over to talk, and Apple ran through the spider web to do it, which means she now is going to be trapped in the spider web. And I think you all know where this conversation is going. If you guys have watched my channel lately and you saw the video of my peppy villagers, I put 5 of my peppy villagers together for an entire night. they all talked about how they're all gonna start a band called Unwavering, like 30 times. Now, anytime I hear the phrase unwavering, I just like cringe inside and try my best. And oh, look, Marina walking through a spider, which gives her a plus 30 points. Congratulations to her. Pom Pom and Apple are having a great hangout session right now, like looking at each other through the fences. They're like, hey, did you also get trapped in a web in this game show? And Marina just walked through a spider again, and so did Eric. They're now like kind of understanding this game now. They're walking through the spiders. Again, walking on a spider is good. It adds 30 seconds to your score, where for good, and walking on a spider web hurts you. Anyways, Pom Pom is like the leader of this conversation. She's always trying to be in front of the camera. It's really funny. And here you go. This is kind of like, we're nearing the end of the competition. I believe there's like a minute left. Yeah, I can confirm with all of the producers on set that this is the last few seconds of the game, the last chance for villagers to gain points, and Pom Pom deciding to walk through a spider web and then onto a spider, which kind of just canceled it out. What a gamer. She knows what to do. Anyways, it's now time to reveal who lost and who won. In last place, sadly, is Eric. Eric did not do well. He constantly stepped on webs and just kind of fumbled a lot, really. Again, like I said, I calculate all these scores by seeing how many times they stepped on webs and how many times they stepped on spiders. Flick was in second to last place. Apple was in third place. You know, Flick, he loved just jumping into those spider webs. Pom Pom is second place, which means that Marina actually won. She stepped on a total of, I believe, 3 to 4 spiders, which was way more than anyone else. Everyone else only stepped on 1, and she only stepped in a spider web about twice. So, according to my calculations, she won, which means she gets her house decorated in full-on Spider-Man apparel, and she does not care for it at all. She's like, really? This is all I got? You know, spider webs and a few spiders on the ground and like 2 old pieces of furniture from the Halloween set. She just walked off set. She did not care for the decoration. And now here's the time for the big meet and greet. She's like, seriously, Nico? Really? You're Spider-Man? This is so lame. I know, it is kind of lame. Guys, I hate to say it, but I was Spider-Man all along. Did you guys, could you tell? Could you tell? Did you guys know? Was it? And Marina is just so upset. She's crying buckets. I might as well have just put, you know, a bucket of 10 onions in her face and started chopping them. That's how sad she was. I would have been sad too. Really? Really, this whole entire time? Nikachu is Spider-Man, the guy who I see every single day on my island? Lame. But anyways, I had a lot of fun making this video. I thought it was kind of silly. I just played Spider-Man for the first time on PlayStation. I was like, you know what? It's kind of an exciting time for Spider-Man. Let's put Spider-Man in Animal Crossing. So I hope you enjoyed this messy video and keep watching right now with the links in front of you. Click on those boxes and keep watching my super fun Animal Crossing skits, challenges, and videos just like this. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.